Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to The Witcher 3. Last time, we finally found the woman with the tulip in her hair. I know it wasn't tulip, the lily. Who cares? With the flower in her hair, who turned out not to be the actual. Well, you saw it. Anyway, murder. We investigated it. We have our next lead apparently to Toussaint Castle, which I still think is very wobbly. But since we don't have anything else, what the hell?
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
I don't think she's played her last part in this whole game. I'm just gonna call it game, investigation or whatever. She's way too intricately animated for this to be her only appearance. That's what my personal experience with games tells me.
Oriana, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
She might actually be a higher vampire herself.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
That's not good.
It could be something else altogether.
Discredit the claim? Discredit her claim on the throne? Get somebody else established?
My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers.
Nah, what did I say?
She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
See? It's always about the throne. It's always about the power. Who gets to sit on top of the world, or at least on top of Toussaint. By the way, I just remembered something else. There was this launch trailer where you saw Geralt fighting a witch? Not really. I don't know what. A creature. And she had red hair, and she was singing that song. She might be the one we're looking for. She might not be. I'm not gonna have a look at it, so I'm not gonna cheat to see whether or not that's the same face. And well, yeah, that's basically it.
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day.
Well,
in the end, they
that's
forced
pretty
her to leave
cruel.
the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
Well, but I'm going with Geralt's second assessment. If you're being treated like a bad person from birth, you're probably gonna turn into one.
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft, was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys. But I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift. At a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl, someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
I think that
Your
would have
mission
surfaced
gains no
earlier.
import. You must go to Duntine, and if Siana is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape or form. You must make sure of that.
Look, if she gave the whole order to kill the 5 knights, I'd say her scheme's a little bit bigger than getting her toys, quote-unquote, back. I'm still going for she wants the throne, sort of thing. Or at least something in the ballpark, if it is even her. Just saying. No matter what she did, she's not to be harmed in any way, shape or form. That's a tall order. That's a tall order. I can promise anything. I can't make those kind of promises, but I sort of want to. Fucking okay. Let's make the promise.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea
And
you were in
Detlef.
Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend, Detlef van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire.
We are lending our combined resources to the witch's hunt.
Nice.
Ah, yes. Splendid.
Oh, we're hunting a
But
witch.
why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally.
See? I'm still saying
Witcher,
she's a
I hear you know
vampire.
Regis too. Even that you are friends.
All true. No, that's cool. That surprises you.
Seem surprised. Why?
I never would have suspected Regis to find common ground with a Witcher.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only 2 options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might a monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Just like humans.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the witcher trade for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
Man, Henrietta does not know in what company she's dining right now. At least 2 High Vampires, and my
An
money's on
exceptional
3.
conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher,
And the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detloff here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you are gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detloff believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore.
That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renner.
Oh, what happened there? Okay. Man, that's a long conversation.
Oriana. She really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long.
Oh, I knew
But
she was a
I
High
shall
Vampire.
tell you all about her some other day.
So my first guess was right. I am just a seer, or things were so obvious that even I could see them.
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renner must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there, too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Detloff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got away with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Detloff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Detloff. Good luck, my friend.
I'm sure I could have used the help, but there's this whole keeping everybody alive thing that I sort of want to keep up.
Splendidly, Detlef. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish the 2nd bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out?
Detlef seems a lot more civilized now. Well, when he attacked us, he was half transformed into a vampire, so there's that.
You have exceptional friends. An intriguing man, to say the least.
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
A little bit like Geralt. Well, Geralt's a jolly fella, isn't he? Never mind.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count de la Croix Mill. It stands along the Saône-Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
Can I choose to do it on my own without the pesky guards? I mean, I am Geralt of Rivia, the White Wolf, who has taken care of many Hanse bases. One more castle shouldn't be a problem. Also, who says we gotta storm it? We can just sneak in and just take care of things, right? Well, anyway. Meet Damien. Oh, Damien. Well, Damien's actually quite cool. Maybe we'll do things together with Damien. Oh, since this is the only thing we can do, I think we'll have to do it with Damien. Oh, wait. And we're almost level 49. Hello, hello, hello. And something else occurred. Which is... This is a 47 quest. And we've got so many other things still to do. Actually, pretty much every other quest here, except for the contract of the Toussaint monster, is gonna happen before we capture the castle. So, hold on to the seat of your pants for that. Right?
Another murder by the horrid beast.
So, which quest are we gonna go for first? Level 43. They're all 43, which means we can do the one and only. Finally, we can get our sword. And I've been looking forward to that for ages. Oh, right. Maybe we wanna equip our super fancy equipment. Armor thingy. Oh, wow, that's a warhammer. I should sell that stuff. It's cluttering my inventory. Not that it's too bad right now, but I should definitely sell that stuff. And where's my crossbow either? Which one of those do I get? The Geralt of Rivia crossbow? Or the Toussaint crossbow? They seem to be pretty much the same. Well, you know what? Take the Toussaint. No, we'll take the Geralt of Rivia one. Why are the normal bolts in there? Does that make any sense? Doesn't make any sense, does it? I mean, if I equip them now and unequip them, yeah, they're vanished, because they don't really exist. When I don't have special bolts, he just uses normal bolts. Point, period, end. Anyway. Is that an armorer? Well, that seems to be an armorer as well. A lot of armors around here. How did I get there? Can I get through here? Can I just go through here? Yes, I can. Great. So there's supposed to be an armorer. Oh, that's a cool sign, actually. What do you got? Actually, forget that. I got things to sell to you.
Best armor around. That is what I forge. So sorry.
Sorry for what? What?
What have you got there?
I know for a fact that you can't make the armor that I need. So, have fun with all that stuff here. What's that, actually? Toussaint Knight Steel Sword. You know what? Just sell everything. Bam! Give me all them money! Do I have more? Do I have more? No, I don't. I don't have more. Got some... We are good into the money.
So long.
Very good. Righto. So, return to the hermit and have him judge my deeds. And he's all the way up top. Means I'm gonna blink myself to the Riru Khan's outpost and have a look at this undiscovered location on our way. Oh wow. What's happening here? Oh right, that's a place I'd cleared of harpies. I remember now. Shit, there's a girl standing around playing. Of course she's playing. And what is this? It's a bear. I don't give a fuck about you. Screw you, bear. Oh, what's this? A ton of harpies? A ton of harpies? Well, those are beasts as far as I'm concerned. Which means... You know what? They might be hybrids. Yep, they're hybrids. Good thing I had a quick look at that. The hybrid oil is, of course, this one. Ha! Look at me. Look at me. Actually got it right for a change. Ah, he already had his sword out. Balls. Come on. Oh, no! You're supposed to... Yes. Run towards her and... Or it, and skewer it immediately. I don't think so, my friend. More of you? Come on. I still see some of you flapping around. They're too scared. Is that underground? Is that undiscovered location actually underground? Could be. Come on. Woohoo! Run, Geralt! Some more harpies to be killed. Oh. Man, it's really easy to deal with those flying pestilences. I wonder if harpies in those fantasy medieval times are as annoying as doves? Doves? Pigeons. Pigeons are in our times right now. You know, basically flying rats. Oh shit! The hell? I don't think so. Now I've got them all finished. What the heck was that? Talons? Yeah, the harpy talons. Well, I'll be. This looks like it's a steep way down. No, it isn't actually that steep. Right, so this is probably in a cave. Ah, now the cat potion wore off. Oh, that's not a problem. That's not a problem. We're just gonna take care of this real quick.
The place is barren.
I have gained one ability point. Have I now enough ability points to get stuck in there with the adrenaline rush? Whoa, no, 5. Jeez. Okay, that's gonna take some time. Ooh, boy. I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. Sorry about that. I'm just gonna quickly run out of there.
You have proven the 5 chivalric virtues dwell in your heart.
Mean the sword's mine? I can dive in and take it?
The sword deserves the hand of a master. You must prove your skills are worthy through combat atop the water's surface. Are you ready?
What, against you? Sure, I'm ready. Also, what a funny coincidence that the sword seems to have like a wolf on its handle, on its pommel.
Anytime.
Then draw your blade.
What the fuck? So it is the hermit. Oh, come on. Why the hell is he? That's one powerful hermit. Whoa, dude! What the hell is that? Is it your favorite part of the test? So you enjoy actually killing people? Holy snapperoonie. I think I better get a shield on the go. And all the other things. Oh, there we go. Nope, nope, no, 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 no. Ooh, boy! I need some health, brother. Oh, that's not a good idea. That was a really bad idea. Oh, come on, please, Geralt. Get away. Get away. Come on, attack me. There we go. Whee! Ka-ching! Ow, that still hurt. Oh! Ow! Come on, hermit. Don't be an ass. Ooh. Please don't make a tempest again. Oh, God. I wonder if we're actually gonna kill him. Or if he's just gonna stop and say, well, yep, you're good enough. I'm still very much alive. Oh, what?
You have proven worthy of wielding the blade, beyond all doubt.
Oh, my shield hurt him. Nice. So, In other words, you were the one who kept the water like ice. You could have done that from the beginning. You are the one who chooses whether or not a person is worthy of the sword. Not some ethereal thingy-majig.
Behold, your Arendite.
Oh. What?
We've met before.
We did, in fact.
Certainly. The hermit admitted he knew you, remember?
The Lady of the Lake.
It is I. Forget not that you are a man right and honourable, devoted to doing good. And for these reasons you received the blade.
Again.
Now bear it. And I trust this time you shall not lose it.
Yeah. See? I knew we had it before. We got it in the first Witcher. Embodiment of the 5 virtues.
Just wonderful.
Ah, great. The Hermit c'est la vie. So the Lady of the Lake is just a lady of lakes. It doesn't matter what lake. She can appear in any lake, sorry. But yeah. At least the game admitted that we had the blade before and suddenly it's gone. Apparently Geralt lost it. Geralt, you lost the blade that the Lady of the Lake gave you. That's a pretty shitty move. Whoo, that is a good blade. Each blow generates charges which increase sword damage by 10%. What? Charges are lost over time or when receiving damage. Well, that's not good for me, because I always get damaged. A fully charged sword always deals critical hit damage. Killing a foe with a fully loaded sword will expend its charge permanently. What? No, to permanently increase the weapon's damage No, wait. Will expend its charge to permanently increase the weapon's damage. Oh! Holy shit! 0 to a maximum of 10, increasing along with your character level. I'll be damned. That's pretty cool. I am very much gonna use that sword, I think. I know I'm gonna break apart my set, which will lose us the size of the Juden trap, but some of the Juden Rangers 5 has sign intensity. Sign intensity behind, but I think that's we can take that hit for using Arendite. On to other things. That's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Please comment and do subscribe. Bye.